Doomscroll.fm, Thursday, the 28th of May, 2026, where even your microwave is tuned in for dystopic recipes. This show is 100% AI generated, like a Roomba, composing a symphony in the key of existential dread. And now, for some views, click like and subscribe.
Immune cells devour live skin cancer on camera, then defy expectations. While some patients see miraculous recoveries, others watch in frustration as their hopes get consumed by the unpredictable nature of medical breakthroughs.
RFK Jr. double-fist snakes having sex, then calls it research. Nothing like a Kennedy manhandling reptilian romance to prove he's in touch with nature, or at least with the bizarre mating rituals of political theater.
Menopause hits heart health, then leaves women in the cold. As estrogen levels plummet, so does cardiovascular protection, making hot flushes seem like a warm-up act for the real health risks.
When brains struggle to innovate, maybe it's time to admit that even neurons get stuck in their own bureaucratic paperwork.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Metal fans praise rebels until they reveal queerness. The mosh pit's roar turns to a whisper of hypocrisy when love and acceptance clash with the genre's self-proclaimed rebellious spirit.
Reopening might fill nets and plates, but it won't fill the gaping holes in a fragile ecosystem teetering on the brink.
Trump-era policy draft complicates green card process, assumes legal immigrants evade laws. When bureaucracy breeds suspicion, the innocent get tangled in red tape, all while the real culprits sip champagne behind closed doors.
Study finds handwriting speed may signal cognitive decline in older adults, but keyboards don't help.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Continuous fetal monitoring sounds promising until you realize it's just another gadget to obsess over while actual healthcare remains out of reach for many.
Reward magnitude determines efficiency, then scientists debate. Turns out bigger cheese chunks make mice learn faster, but humans still struggle to internalize that greed isn't the most effective teacher.
Research links infrasound to haunted feelings, debunking ghostly chills in old buildings. Turns out it's not the ghosts, it's just low-frequency vibrations messing with your senses and making you feel like a character in a bad horror movie.
Greenhouse effect alters Antarctic temperatures, theories defied. When even Antarctica starts playing by its own rules, you know climate change isn't just a theory, it's the world's worst kept secret.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Riffs constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised, dying on your denial.
Neanderthal fossils reveal evolution, then climate shrugs. While ancient teeth whisper stories of change, today's climate chaos requires more than just a nod to our evolutionary past to secure a livable future.
Gold-coated optical fiber gathers bacteria quickly, promises faster detection, turning microscopic targets into a golden opportunity. The researchers may have struck diagnostic gold, offering a new way to illuminate the dark corners of disease.
Southwest drought shrinks wildlife habitats, predators hit hardest. When the top of the food chain struggles, you know the ecosystem's in trouble. Predators can't adapt to climate change when there's nowhere left to hunt.
Research team analyzes over 10,000 cities, unveils hidden insights.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Solar activity follows an 11-year cycle, then 8 nights unpredictability. The sun's tantrums remind us that even celestial bodies have mood swings. Unlike politicians who pretend stability while frying us with their own flares of incompetence.
Satellites track SO2 emissions after Tehran refinery fires and the sky is still burning. When the air smells like a chemistry experiment gone wrong, maybe it's time to question our addiction to fossil fuels and fiery disasters.
Tiny sesame sea slug species discovered in the waters of northern Taiwan. Mother Nature's latest micro-marvel reminds us that, even in a world obsessed with size, the smallest creatures still boast the most fashionable wardrobes.
University pays $225K to fired employee after social media post. Ball State University shells out to silence dissent, proving once again that free speech often comes with a hefty price tag or a pink slip.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Virologist fights US funding ban, then faces deception claims. When your defense strategy involves a pattern of deception, it's like trying to prove your innocence with a magic trick that nobody wants to see.
Cosmologist claims laws of physics are not eternal, proposes bold origins theory. If gravity is just a suggestion, maybe that's why my diet keeps floating away. Either way, Maggie Ho's proposal could be the ultimate cosmic loophole.
Scientists discover tiny octopus species, then debate its cuteness. In a world where we can't agree on climate change, at least we can unite in arguing whether a golf ball-sized octopus is adorable or just lunch.
The medical system abandons women when they need help most. In the grand tradition of treating women's health like an optional extra, postpartum care often gets the same attention as a forgotten houseplant left to wilt in the corner.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Researchers find microplastics hinder oceans' carbon absorption. Microplastics choke algae, stifling Earth's lungs, while we continue to drown in convenience and ignorance, trading planetary health for the fleeting comfort of disposable plastic.
Human resilience declines post-40, but optimism stays. While joints creak and stamina wanes, the ability to laugh at life's absurdities somehow sharpens, proving that wisdom often comes wrapped in irony.
Insulin-deficient subtypes of diabetes found common in South Asians linked to higher mortality. When your genetic lottery decides your lifespan, healthcare becomes a game where the house always wins unless you can afford better odds.
Autistic Australians 3 times more likely homeless. Services fail them. When society designs for the average, those who don't fit the mold are left out in the cold, literally and figuratively.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Thursday, the 28th of May 2026, dissolving into the ether. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, a fictional satire. Resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you probably think you can download a unicorn app. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.